here we go. Where are we at, man?
So we're at Wildflower Ranch.
What'd you call it?
Oh, Wildflower Ranch.
Welcome to Wildflower Ranch, just north of Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas. This fantastic new community features affordable homes, tons of outdoor spaces and events, family-friendly amenities, including a lazy river and top-rated schools. On today's video, my 9-year-old Barron and I explore the community and show you a full new construction home tour. We visit the amenities and we have a little fun. Let's go. All right, here we go. We are here in Wildflower?
Yeah.
Wildflower Ranch, keep calling it something else. And we are gonna take a look at a home that really represents the affordable nature of this community. And we are gonna take a look at one of my favorite builders, which is Highland Homes. This is their 50-foot product. We're gonna tell you the pricing at the end of the tour, so make sure you stick around. But we're gonna take a look at this amazing property. We're gonna see what it's all about. I'm here with Barron, because he's back behind the camera for his summer job. We're gonna see what this house is all about, what the pricing looks like. We're gonna tell you what we like. We're gonna tell you some things that we may wanna change in this home, but this will give you a really great idea of what you get here in Wildflower Ranch. So follow me in and let's go check it out. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this Highland Homes 50-foot model, and I'm so excited to check this out here in Wildflower Ranch. So as you walk into the home, one of the first things you'll notice, which I always love, is these high ceilings with the bridge that we will show a little bit later on. But I always love that look when you come in and you see all that. The other thing I always love, which I think a lot of people also really like, is when you come into the home and you have that direct line of sight right to the backyard, the great room, and the windows, which we are excited to check out, of course. But first, let's see what happens right when you walk in this home. Right to your left, you will see the guest room and powder room. So let's go ahead and check this out. So you have a guest room right off of the front of the house. The nice thing about that is when your guests stay here, of course, they're kind of out of your way. You don't see them and they're not bugging you all the way back there. So you got your own space here, and that is very, very nice. Let's continue walking over this way. Okay, so here you have your powder room right off of the guest room, and also a closet, which right now is all of the home sale stuff. Okay, as we continue here, on the right side, you will see some, well, this would be the entrance to the garage, but since that's the sales center, we're not doing that now. And then over here is another closet for you. And then in here is your laundry room. So this is a really nice sized laundry room. As you see, it's fit for a side-by-side washer dryer. You got some good storage here. One of the things I will say that you'll notice is that you kind of have your basic closetry throughout in this house. Now, of course, you can upgrade that to your heart's content. California Closets can come in here and for a nominal fee, do all of that upgrading for you in all of the closets and the laundry room and all of those kinds of things if you like that sort of thing. All right, so now let's get to the fun stuff of the house, the great room. And of course, the great room is always one of my favorite features because that is where you're mostly gonna hang out as a family. And so as you walk in to the great room here, it's set up really nicely. On the left side, you have your dining room and living room area. And on the right, which we'll get to in just a second, you have your kitchen. But Barron, let's start out here. You got your dining room and the place settings are already here. So we're ready for a nice dinner. Then over here, you have your living room setup. And when you walk over here, one of the cool things about the living room is that you have these really high cathedral ceilings in the living room. And that just gives it a really open vibe, open concept, and makes you feel really nice, open, big, airy, that kind of thing. Living room is a good size for a family. You have your gas fireplace here with the brick all the way to the ceiling, which I always think is a really cool touch. Painted a nice gray, and then let's get to the main part of this great room, which is, of course, the kitchen. And this kitchen is set up really nicely. You have a nice big island slab. You have the overhang, so you have your counter and bar seating. And there is one feature that I really want to show you that I think is super cool. And if you look at this right here, you're probably thinking, hey, what is this? Stainless steel in the island, who knows what that is? Well, check this out. Boom! You got plugs right in the island so you can charge your phones right there. I know it's a small feature, but I just think that it is, very, very cool. All right, so next up, you got your nice slide out drawers here, painted inside and out. They slide really nicely. You have your apron sink, dishwasher, refrigerator. Now this is not a built-in refrigerator, but it is nice, stainless steel side by side. You have your 6-burner, actually there's a 5-burner cooktop. Nice cabinetry, handles, and pulls here. I actually like the way they've painted this with the multicolor. You have the gray down here, you have the white up here. You also have your under counter and in cabinet lighting. This is a really unique feature up here where the top cabinet has the glass and then the lighting in there, which is really nice. And then on this side, you have your oven and microwave, and so that's all built in as well. So it's a really convenient way to organize the kitchen and cook. Of course, you also have the hanging pendant lights, which are really nice, and it's a really convenient way. So when you're here at the island, you're cooking, you're hanging out, you can also see the TV. You got the living room there, the high ceilings right there. Very, very nicely done, very nice, very bright. And then one thing that we also want to point out, Barron, is the walk-in pantry. So it's not huge, I will say, but it's a nice size walk-in pantry for everything that you need, and that is very cool. Okay, let's head to the master bedroom. What do you say? Sure. Let's do it. All right, so master bedroom on the first floor. Now, I have pointed this out in many videos, but it's worth pointing out again. We moved to Texas from Southern California, and in Southern California, or in all of California really, master bedrooms are usually on the top floor of the home. One thing I noticed right when we got to Texas, when we were buying our house, was that the master was on the first floor. And at first I thought, man, that's kind of weird. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? As we lived in it though, I found it to be a great thing. And let me tell you why. You got the master on the first floor, so we're down here, the adults, the parents, and then you got all the kids upstairs. So when they're up there, when you're up there, Barron, we don't hear you, we don't see you, so it's nice and peaceful, it's nice and quiet. But then when we need you, you come down for dinner to hang out and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, let's check out the master bedroom, guys. So in here, you have the master again on the first floor. This is really nicely done. You have the high ceilings in the master, which gives it a nice look. You have your alcove sitting area with the big windows overlooking your backyard. Again, nice, light, bright. Highland Homes, we've toured a lot of them, and I always really enjoy the Highland Homes product. I think they do a good job. Again, this is the 50-foot lot, but they will have in the community 60-foot lots in the new phase opening up, if that is more your flavor. Master bath. Barron, I know when we did a quick little walkthrough, you really liked one feature in the master bath, and that is the table on the bathtub. I had to let you know that you can actually get that in any house, so no big deal. But in this house, you have the double sinks. There's a good amount of distance between them, which is nice. You got plenty of room. You got the separate tub. You got the separate shower here. That's a walk-in, good size shower. And then you have your linen closet here and your toilet, or water closet as I like to call it, over here on this side. And then check this out. Look at the size of this master closet. So master closet, very important, of course. You got the her side, which is the bigger side, right, Barron? She gets more room than us? Yeah. And the his side, which is a little bit smaller. Again, I do want to point out, look, this is kind of your base closet build out. You can upgrade that however you like, either with the builder or with your own custom build out. But the size here is big, and you can't ever make something bigger if it wasn't built that way. You can always improve it, customize it, and do all kinds of cool stuff there. All right, so Barron, here's what we're gonna do. Usually, we're gonna switch it up. Usually what happens is we will go tour the rest of the house, the upstairs, and then we'll go outside. Now, outside is one of my favorite features of every home because I like to be outside. I think, you know, living in Texas, we get good weather most of the year. Of course, we do get some heat. Right now is July. Depending on when you're watching this, it may not be, but it is hot. And so, you know, you get the heat, and then you also get the cold in the wintertime. But I believe the outside is, you know, so important. So let's head outside first. We'll talk about that, and then we'll go upstairs and talk about that and take a look at what's going on upstairs. You do not want to go anywhere because the upstairs in this house is pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. All right, so let's go outside. Barron, I'm gonna let you go first, and let's check out this patio. Now, in this home, the patio and the outdoor area was actually made a little bit larger, and so you get an oversized patio area, which I think is really cool. Again, if you're like me and you like the outdoor area. Barron, come a little closer so that sun's not in your face or in the camera's face. There we go. All right, so let's check out this outdoor area. Again, oversized outdoor area. You have, it's patioed, so you got the stone work here. And then the way they've set this up, I just want to show you one of the cool customization options that I notice in Texas that I really like. We have it in our house, is you can get this all screened out. So you can put automatic screens or manual screens, screen the whole thing out, because we do get some bugs in Texas, and make this a really nice indoor-outdoor living area, because you got the kitchen and the living room there. You got your master there. So in this home, you know, this is a little over 2,900 square feet, but what I'm thinking is if you wall this out and make this a screen, you get, you know, another really nice large area to be in. And while we're outdoors, Barron, let me talk about one thing real quick. If you are thinking of relocating to the Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area, or maybe you just want to move somewhere in Dallas, upgrade, downgrade, or do a sideways move to another area like this one here, be sure to reach out. I love talking to people just like you, and I help people just like you with that move every single day. So you can call, text, email, or book a consultation using all of the links down in the description. All right, Barron, what do you say we go back inside and go upstairs?
Sure.
Let's do it. All right, Barron, here's what we're gonna do. Before we go upstairs, I have a good idea. We're gonna flip this camera around, and you're gonna chat with us about the house and what you think. What do you say?
Fine with me.
All right, here we go. Mic to Barron. Let's flip this around. And all right, Barron, go right ahead. What do you say?
So I love this house because, of course, we live in a house very similar with your same layout, and I just had some thoughts. So first of all, I like how the master bedroom is right here next to the living room kitchen. But as a kid, I love to go outside, especially when my friends are over. It's great, especially during the spring and fall. So when your outdoor area is right next to your master bedroom, it can be a little bit annoying for the parents, I assume, which might limit how much you can go outside, especially during the morning or night hours. So that's just something I wanted to say. Also, another thing I love is this kitchen area and how it's so close to the living room. You can watch TV while you're cooking. You can do everything you want to do while you're cooking. I think it's great. I love everything about this downstairs area, and I would love to live in this house.
I love it. Thanks, Barron. Well, with that, let's go ahead and jump upstairs.
All right.
All right, let's head upstairs to the kids zone, or as Barron just called it, his habitat. Right, Barron? All right, so let's head upstairs. All right, so this upstairs, as I mentioned earlier, is very cool. First of all, you got all your railings, and you have one of my favorite features in every house, the bridge. All right, so as you walk upstairs and you go across the bridge, on your right side here, you're gonna have the powder room, which really services this bedroom and also the loft area. So that's really nice. And then you have one bedroom over here. So this could be a guest room, could be a kid's room, depending on your setup, of course. I like how they have it painted here. You got the green, you got all the cool model stuff, and you do have these higher ceilings with the angles. So one bedroom over here, and then let's check out the rest of, wait, what'd you call it, Barron? The lair?
The lair.
The lair. The habitat. All right, here we go. So as we walk over here, you have a couple very cool features. First of all, you have your other bedroom here. This is the second bedroom upstairs. Now this one is en suite, which means that the bathroom is attached to the bedroom. This one is also decorated very cool. You got a nice size bedroom and also a nice size closet here for this bedroom. So this is kid number 2. or guest room, however you have that set up, of course. And then as we go over here to this area over here, this is really your entertainment zone, as we'll call it, or as Barron keeps saying, the lair. So first of all, you have a loft here where you can hang out. If you wanted to make it a study, I like this table. It's not built in, this is all just kind of your furniture. So you can kind of make this your hangout area. And then what is probably the coolest feature of this house, now I will say that this is an extra add-on feature the way they built this out, and that's what brings this house from about 2,700 square feet to over 2,900 square feet, and that is your media, entertainment, game room, whatever you want to do with this. So the way this is set up now is you can actually put a projector in up here, you can put a screen here if you wanted to, or you can leave it like this. And so it's a nice cool room, you got a fan, it's painted dark, and this room is really fun. Now Barron, I know you wanted to say something about this room and about the upstairs, and there's no better place to do it than here. So let's swap this out again. I'll swap you the mic for the camera. Barron, come on over here and we'll see what you have to say about this room.
So in my house, I'm very used to a movie room like this. I actually have our movie room as my game room. I hooked my Xbox to it. And me personally, I actually like a TV being here a little bit better, especially when your movie room is a little bit smaller. I think it's better to have a TV room, and this being your hangout area. You can obviously put a couch here or maybe some movie seats, however you want to do it. I think that this room is probably my favorite in the whole house.
All right, Barron, so now that we've looked at the house, it's a great time for us to hang out over here in the hangout area, upstairs, the lair, and give our 3 favorite features of the home, as well as 3 things that maybe we will change. And then of course, we gotta let you know about the pricing. So let's actually start with pricing. So again, this is a Highland Homes model. This one is 2,900 square feet, and this one is about $575,000. But let me tell you something. We talked about this being a very affordable community, and the prices here for Highland Homes actually start at about $450,000 and go all the way up to $650,000. There is a new phase opening up, and as I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in that, make sure to reach out. I love hearing from you. Call me, text me, email me, or book a consultation. All right, so Barron, now let's talk about 3 favorite features and maybe 3 things that we would change. So let's get you in this video and we'll do it together. All right, Barron, here we go. So let's talk about this whole... All right, Barron, here we go. Let's talk about this house. So let's talk about favorite features and maybe some things we would change. So you go first. What is your absolute favorite feature about this house?
So my favorite, I already said it, is the movie room. But I have something very little that not many people are going to notice. So when we came to this house across the bridge in that one bedroom, that bedroom, as you might have noticed, is quite small. It has the high ceilings, but not much else. You have a desk, but besides that, that's really all you have. It's like a closet area. And I think that that's actually one of my favorite features because that allows for someone there to hang out here with the other person or whoever is a guest. I think that that's just one of my favorite features that you can you have to go out here because it makes it a lot better.
I love it. Good stuff, Barron. And I'll give you mine in this house. So, you know, as I mentioned, I love outdoor areas. I think the way that they built this out with an oversized outdoor area that makes for some good indoor-outdoor entertaining, especially if you were to add some of those motorized or maybe even non-motorized screens, that would make this just a super cool area down there for entertaining outdoor and indoor. And then, Barron, give me something about this house that maybe you would change.
I don't know, that's really hard. There's not a lot that I would change. I think this house is one of the best houses I've ever seen. And we've toured a lot of houses on this channel.
I love it, Barron, and it's also pretty affordable. You know, I mean, look, this house, even built out like this, is in the upper $500,000 range. So, as I said, this is more of an affordable community. It's a great area. You know, we'll talk about the amenities, but really a fantastic family place to be. And so, as far as things that I would change, it is a tough one, Barron. I will tell you, because the layout here is nice, the build out is really nice. If I had to pick something, I would say, you know, this home, because of the price point, has some more basic materials and stuff we've seen. By no means low end at all. I mean, everything is super nice, but as far as the closets go, I would maybe build them out a little bit better. But of course, that is an upgrade that you can make. All right, so Barron, with that, let's wrap up the tour of this Highland Homes product. All right, Barron, so as we drive through Wildflower Ranch, and check this out, man, it is July, and I am sweating from just being outside a little bit. That's Texas for you. So if you're thinking of moving here, remember, it gets hot in the summertime. So as we drive through Wildflower Ranch, really cool area. I mean, nice houses, it's brand new, so many cool amenities that we are about to show you. Of course, you got the model homes right here that I am happy to take you to and come check out. Barron, flip it around and show them the model homes. There we go. All right, so we got the model homes here in the community. All right, so one thing I want to talk about real quick is the school system. So here at Wildflower Ranch, you get Northwest ISD Schools, which is one of the top school districts here in the area. In fact, here in Wildflower Ranch, there's already a brand new elementary school that is slated to open this fall of 2024. So depending on when you're watching the video, but I think that is spectacular. You can walk right over to your own elementary school. You got Northwest ISD for everything else. And so as far as an area for a family, a community, you have lots of trails here. You have the pool, you got the lazy river, which we're about to show you, and all kinds of other cool stuff. So very nice community. And again, the motto here is that this is an affordable community that you can get into, get a brand new home right here in Texas. So as far as location, you're close to everything here in the DFW area. So you got Fort Worth like 15-20 minutes away. You got DFW Airport, might be a little bit further, maybe 30 minutes away. And then you have Texas Motor Speedway, you got outlets, you got a Buc-ee's right here. So lots of cool stuff all in the area. All right, on that note, Barron, let's go take a look at some of these awesome amenities here in Wildflower Ranch. What do you say? All right, so one of the cool amenities here at Wildflower Ranch is this amazing playground. You got Kids Paradise here, swings, jungle gym, picnic tables for a party, and all kinds of other cool stuff. In fact, I think Barron may take some time to get a little play in on the playground. Now, the big question is, Barron, if you're playing on the playground while you're working, do you still get paid for that? Isn't that a good question? All right, Barron, let's see it. So lots of cool stuff here on the playground for the kids that Barron is going to take advantage of. I don't know if you should get paid while you're working, you're on the playground.
And what do you expect? You have a 9-year-old working for you. You're gonna film a house with a playground.
Yeah, you're right. You should continue to get paid. Plus, you were not here for that long.
All right, let me keep filming.
All right, so what do you guys think about Wildflower Ranch? I think it is a very cool community, affordable, great location. You got lots of really cool amenities, and so this is definitely worth checking out in that affordable price range. Again, somewhere between the 400s and the 600s. I believe there are some homes that even start in the high 300,000s. There's a new phase opening up very soon. So if this is something that you're interested in, again, please reach out. I love to hear from you, and I love helping people just like you, whether you're relocating here to the Dallas area or you're just moving around, sideways, upgrading, downgrading, whatever that might be, I am here for you. Now, we have done a lot of luxury home tours on this channel. We filmed a castle house in South Lake. We've filmed mansions, and we even went out to Miami and filmed a $1.2 billion Bentley residences. And if you want to check out any of those tours, check out this playlist right over here.